When you really walking with Christ, like you really in relationship with him, you have this sense of security over yourself. Like you just are secure in yourself, knowing whose you are and knowing who you are. You exude this unspoken confidence over yourself, and that really intimidates people because people will assume that your confidence and your security comes from the things that you have or how you look, because that's how people are. Their security and their confidence comes from the things that they have and how they look. They realize that you don't need any of that and your confidence still remains, whether you have things, whether you have people, whether you alone, you still are secure and you still have the confidence regardless. Again, that comes from Christ. And when people realize that, they get so intimidated. They are so intimidated because of that. Then, of course, they become jealous and envious. Because people can't fathom that you don't need validation. And on top of that, you don't need their validation. Because people have this false superiority complex, they get infuriated because you march to the beat of your own drum. You don't stroke egos, you don't care what people think, and you don't flatter people to make them feel more superior than they really are. Then they will make it their mission. They will literally make it their mission to try to bring you down, like to try to knock your confidence down, to try to throw you off, anything they can to try to come against that security that you have and that confidence that's within you. And they would try to force themselves on you, force themselves in your life, force themselves in your energy, just force themselves somehow in your vicinity so that they can force their validation or their views onto you. They will try to project. The more you don't budge, the more infuriated they become. So it becomes like an obsession at this point. Like they make it their mission to prove that you need their validation or that you are like them, because they need to be validated by people. They need to be validated by things. And because they use people and need people to validate them and stroke their ego, when you won't participate, you trigger them.